أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم تر إلى ملائك من بني إسرائيل من بعد موسى قالوا لنبي لهم ابعث لنا ملكا نقتل في سبيل الله قال أنسيتم كتب عليكم قتال ألا تقاتلوا وقالوا ما لنا ألا نقاتل في سبيل الله وقد أخرجنا من ديارنا وأبنائنا فلما كتب عليهم قتال تولوا إلا قليلا منهم والله أعلم بالظالمين. وإن قال له نبيهم إن الله قد بعث لكم طالوت ملكا قالوا ولن يكون له ملك علينا ونحن أحق بملك منه ولم يطع الصوات من معله قال إن الله اصطفاه عليكم وزده بسطة في علم وجسمه والله يؤتي ملكه من يشاء والله وسيع عليم. صدق الله العلي العظيم. هذا من سورة البقرة. This is from the one of the greatest surahs of the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah. Two good ayahs which are very important information entailed in it. The information about the life of the people of Israel, the chiefs that were elected among the people of Israel at the time, requesting for a king after the demise or the passing away of Musa alayhi salam. Requested for a king. They asked the person who is a Nabi at the time, they asked him, oh, tell your Lord to give us a king. Bring us a king for us. Then that message, for that reason for us to have a king was that it will guide us to fight in the way of Allah. Because at the time they were facing some trying moments from the oppositions, the Philistines and some of the Gibeons and all that, about to fight the people of Israel at the time. So they were requesting for a king to guide them because they knew without the king they cannot be guided, because the king would give them the bravery, the morale to fight. They requested the prophet to ask Allah for a king. Then the prophet, having that wisdom, knew their plots, and he said, earlier on they were giving you kings, or they were giving you person to fight. They were being prescribed for you fighting, but you denied. You will not fight. But they will say, Allah, they say, no, we cannot deny fighting. We cannot go against fighting if it's ordained for us, because we have already left our houses and our children for a long time. Yes, we did not feel anything. So why now, if fighting is being prescribed for us? Then it was said, when the fighting is prescribed on them, tawallah, they turn away, except little among them. And Allah knows those who are wrongdoers. Then it happened that the, the prophets decide to ask Allah to give them a king. What did he say? Allah says, وَقَالَ لَهُمْ نَبِيُّهُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ قَدْ بَعَثَ لَكُمْ طَالُوتَ مَلِيكًا. Then he said, there, your Lord has given you a king whose name is Talut. Talut in the Hebrew is called Shaul. Shaul means sword in the English, the current English, Shaul, sword. Now it says that he has given you a king, and the name is Saul. They saw him very poor and very low in terms of his status. It's very low. So they felt, oh, how can you give us someone like this as a king? When we have great men who have wealth, he gave this one doesn't have wealth. ولم يطع سعة من المعد doesn't have wealth. ونحن حق بملوك منه. We ourselves, we have right over him when it comes to the kingship. That he brought someone that shows Allah chooses whoever he wills. Allah does not choose because of your wealth or your possession or the reason why you are, for example, you have the influence of connections. No, Allah does not choose by that. Allah chose whoever He wills. That's why He says, according to the Prophet, He added by saying, Inna Allah astafahu. Allah has chosen him alaykum. Then He chose him. Why? Because no, it's not about wealth. The characteristics Allah used there in choosing him was that He said, وَزَدَّهُ start of the ilm, that he has increasing with knowledge and with jism and also in body fitting. So when you have knowledge and you have body fitting, then you can go for the war. This is the reason why He chose him, not because of wealth. Some people in the past, Allah chose those who are of low background. Musa alayhi salam was chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Musa was a stammerer, he says. He could not speak very well. He's not even educated. But Allah chose him to lead a very mighty group of Israel from the hands of the great Pharaoh at that time. Was said was Pharaoh Thutmose III. So you see, despite his tyranny, despite his power to kill whoever wants to oppose him, yet he sent a stammerer to go and lead the people of Israel away from Egypt. This shows Allah selected himself away, because in the verse, Allah says about this, says that your Lord chooses whoever He wills. He created himself. He chose whenever He wills amongst them. Then He added, Subhanallah wa ta'ala yushrikun. Glory be to Allah, the highest. Why you use as a partner with Him? Because Allah knows وَرَبُّكَ يَعْلَمَ مَا تُكِّنُ صُدُورَهُم. He knows what you conceal in your heart, وَيُعْلِنُ and what you expose. This Allah knows that. Allah knows the heart. He knows who will be proud. He knows who will come down. So Allah decides to choose whoever ways, the meek among them, so that when He chooses them, it will debase those who are arrogant. It's Allah's position. Allah knows the best. That was why when Musa alayhi salam was chosen, what did he say? He knew his defaults. He knew his error. He knew his position, and he could not go for that mission. What did he say? He asked Allah for. He said, "Well, was it called Rabbi Ashli Sadri? Open my heart. Then make my affair easy. Make this task you are giving me easy." Then he added by saying, they are saying, yesterday, he knows that he's a stammerer, that he should open his tongue, to free his tongue, so that he can speak very well, can be eloquent when he faces Pharaoh, because Pharaoh will not tolerate someone who will speak ill in front of him. He wants someone who is so vocal, who is so eloquent. So he's asking Allah to free his tongue, so that he can speak out. And after he had said that, he says again, he said, look at, say, wazira min ali. Make from my family someone who will be a standby person beside me, so that at least if I flaw, that one will speak on my behalf, will stand on my behalf. Then he said, Harun Hachi, chose his brother Harun to be his brother, brother of Musa alayhi salam. Harun was older than Musa, but Allah chose Musa. That's how like this. Some say Harun was 10 years older than Musa, but Allah chose Musa over Harun. This Harun was so eloquent, but Allah chose Musa, who is less eloquent, who is a stammerer. This shows Allah's understanding from